Holla, what's up?
What's up, Anthony Hamilton, my celebrity life, GeHolla.
Shout out to Ge Holla, reaching 1 million listeners on his podcast, My Celebrity Life.
What's up, Ge Holla? This your boy Genuine. Shout out to you.
A shout out to Ge Holla and
Hey, GeHolla, G.Holla.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we find some of the wonderful jewels of the earth, jewels of the Nile, wonderful essence that was created by God, created by the source, created by the universe to come down here, not only to entertain, but to educate our minds through their song and dance and artistry. This time we have a wonderful artist, a timeless being. This young lady right here is just everywhere, everything, all at the same time. She has toured nationally and internationally with R&B greats such as Anita Baker, OJ's, Kim. This young lady is into music. She's into arts. She's also featured into certain films, and we'll get into that in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show the great, the wonderful, the amazing Beth. What's happening? How you doing?
I'm great. What comes to mind for me would be seeing Whitney Houston on her first album cover, standing on that beach in the swimsuit, and I saw this tall, long, lean, brown-skinned, beautiful woman with short hair that I'm kind of wearing like now, and had a beautiful voice. And I saw her, and she, in my mind, looked like me. She looked like how I thought I was going to look when I grew up. She looked like I was able to identify with her look. And hearing her sing, You Give Good Love, even though my father was a musician and he played with Motown. So then you have the greats like, Dinah Ross and everything, but that wasn't my era. My era was seeing Whitney standing there and singing. And I was like, I want to be like her. I want to do that. And so that would be the thought, that would be the vision in my mind that started me, that made me want to do it. The music was already in me because I inherited that, and I'm grateful for that. But to see her in real time doing her thing, I was like, that's what I want to do. I agree. I think as a young person, if you don't have anything to look at, to identify with, to give you some type of confirmation that you're okay or that you're not the only one, that gives you that motivation and the fire to say, I can do that. I can be like that. And that's what Whitney did for me. So it was a surreal experience. To add, Whitney Houston and I have the same birthday, which is August the 9th, right? So that was another thing that I felt I connected with her. Her name is Whitney Elizabeth Houston. My name is Beth. My mother's name was Elizabeth. We same birthday. She's singing. I'm tall, brown, like all of these things, right? No, so these are things I identified with as the kid, right? So then we fast forward to me being her body double and stand-in, and being able to be in the same room with a person who I had looked up to from afar, but then getting the opportunity to talk to her and tell her the connection that I felt. So I was able to at least tell her that. So I felt it was surreal. It took my breath away. She would come in a room and she had a great energy about herself. She loved to laugh. She loved to smile. She loved to sing. There were times on set you would hear her singing in the background, her voice echoing. Everybody would be like, shh, that's Whitney, she's singing. Like, because we knew that was, that wasn't something that was every day, right? So those small moments became wrinkles in time for me that I still reflect on, and they still encourage and motivate me to keep going and to be great, because I feel like I'm following and carrying on a legacy that's not my blood relative, but she is a relative of mine in music. She's a relative of mine in gender. She's a relative of mine in birthday. And then I end up meeting her personal assistant, who, believe it or not, his birthday is August the 9th as well. Go figure, right? He and I, shout out to Ulysses Carter. He and I still talk to this day. We talk every year on our birthday, which is August the 9th. And the wonderful thing for me is every year I would ask him, how was Whitney? Tell me how she was at this age. Tell me how she was at this age. So there were things that I get to talk to him about, which I cherish. I will never forget that opportunity that God granted me to be able to connect with the artist that I looked up to as a kid. Right. Right. Yeah. I'm definitely a lioness. I'm real mild mannered like a cat, but like, yeah, I can when need be. So so it's all good. And I'm a proud Leo as well. I love representing the sun. You know, I love representing the king of the jungle, the queens of the jungle. I love that. And I'm honored that I was born in August to represent that. And that's a responsibility that I carry on my shoulders, because I have to set an example for others, because I'm born in that time. It's a reason that I'm a Leo. There's a reason that I'm that.
But this is how I'm feeling today. And I will always love you. I will always love you. You all know we just lost somebody great. This woman influenced me to sing and to be up here in front of you. I do this because I watched her. She's so beautiful. She was so regal. And this woman and I happen to have the same exact birthday. And for the remake of Sparkle, I was her body double and stand-in. So that was just crazy. And that was such an honor for me to work with her, to look at her, to be in the same room with her. She influenced me so much, and I just had to do something to honor her. I know she's all in the news, and everybody's kind of saying, oh, you know, it's so sad. But this woman lived a wonderful life. How many people get to do what you love to do and get a check for it, right? And that's an honor. She did what she wanted to do. She lived life. And you all better go see Sparkle when it comes out. So the blessing is that I got to be with her. And we all know, we church-going folk in here, right? Some of y'all, all of y'all. You all know to be absent from the body means you are, all right? Now I'm going to take you there because I love God. Because I wouldn't be up here if God hadn't blessed me. So we say rest in peace, Whitney Elizabeth Houston. Elizabeth happens to be my mother's name. My name is Beth. How crazy is all that, right? It was meant to be. And I thank God for that experience. I hope life treats you kind. And I hope you have all you dream of, and I wish you joy.